Let's see.
No new messages.
Aw. Well, no news is good news.
Raven, the city's defense systems were still in operation after all this time. And stranger still, the PCA personally intervened to block the survey. There must be more to Xylem. And to Walter's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if... Looking at the parts... A couple of those generators... Couldn't clearly tell the difference as much as I was hoping. What has this one got going on? Coral-based internal combustion generator developed long ago by the Rubiconian Research Institute. This model takes advantage of the coral's biological traits, enabling rapid recovery by pushing combustion to the limit. Okay. Let's see.
Good weight.
Capacity down. Recharge drastically down. Supply recovery slightly down.
Supply efficiency very down. Longer recharge delay.
Lower energy output. What's our major benefit?
The weight.
Yeah.
Everything is like similar-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the weight is the big one.
And the weight affects
your ability to load out.
Okay.
You can load out encumbered if you want to. That's an upgrade you have to buy.
Okay.
And then that affects your speed and movement. So, this is also pretty significant. Amount of energy that is immediately recharged after generator energy supply has been restored. Higher values correspond to greater initial EN recharge after the generator recovers from complete EN depletion, enabling heavy use of EN consuming actions following recovery. I don't quite follow. Higher values correspond to greater initial energy recharge after the generator recovers from complete depletion. Okay, so after you completely deplete it, you get a better recharge, and after that recharge, you can do heavy energy consuming actions. Okay. Okay, so right. Okay, post-recovery energy supply. I see. So so the recovery state is not static across each generator as well.
Interesting.
Even that's a thing that changes. Okay.
Okay, so for generation, you go empty, you get a certain amount back right away, and then you have to take into account the recharge of the rest. Is that it?
I think it's just the amount you get back after depletion.
Okay.
And it lightens my load a little bit. So yeah, I guess if I were to put this in, what do I currently have in? I currently have this, the VP20D. So, here, if I do a test.
Alright. It's got a situation where you're like, You have to test it and look for what you're trying to test, you know?
Yep.
So now I'm gonna go empty. Meep. Whoa.
So that's what I currently have. And if I switch it to this, then seems pretty subtle.
I'm confused.
I'm looking at the amount recovered after depletion. So let's go straight up like this. And then it's pretty subtle, the difference between the two.
Is there a different way to test this?
I'm an idiot. I don't understand anything. I might completely be misunderstanding the difference between what's happening. I'm paying attention to the amount of energy and the timing of the recovery once it completely depletes.
It seems like to be the same.
That's what I'm paying attention to. You know.
Can you boost on the ground and then like use most of your energy and then start jumping to see if it changes anything?
So deplete it on the ground and then start jumping?
It on the ground and then after.
Sure.
So then if you jump.
Now?
Oh, you have no more energy.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, but it didn't really help.
But this is the old part.
Okay. And what about the new part?
Like I'm putting on the old part so I can compare to see what the difference is between the two. It's red.
Do the same thing.
What is up, Super Eye Patch Wolf? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, I don't know.
It recovered. Thank you very much. How you doing? Playing some robots. I think the amount that it recovers at, we're trying to figure out how to armored core. I'm doing my best here, but
there are so many stats.
It's like tweaking a car, you know? Alright, so when this depletes completely, right, the amount that we get back after it recovers is right around...
Are there training mode options? Like instant refill or whatever? In this,
There's enemy settings, there's resupply yourself, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so look, it's the amount... I think it's simply the bar. When I come out of the red...
Yeah.
The amount of bar that gets refilled instantly.
Yeah.
Right? So you'll see... Like, I'm in the red, and then I'm going to jump around. And then, you see where it starts
like
right
40%
there? Right, so it starts at a higher number.
Okay.
But ultimately, if you're standing still, it's a matter of half sec. It's very subtle. It's a very subtle difference between the two. So really, the weight trade-off is actually probably quite worth it. And the other factors are going to make a huge difference there too. But yeah, the bar starts out much more close to complete than the others do. So that's what we're kind of looking at there. The blue flame generator gets half back immediately but has a higher regular recharge rate. The red flame is much slower on the regular recharge but gives you most of your bar back when it's done after full depletion. Okay, so the regular climb back up rate also compensates, but you get, so it's slower on that, it's slower on the regular recharge, but complete depletion, you get more back.
Get more bar. Okay.
I wonder which one. I wonder, like, if you in like a potato sack race, which one's gonna, end up having a higher output overall. All right, what are we doing here? Okay. Nothing new in the shop, anyway. Heavy missile launch support.
Launch point Delta.
Defend the main missile of the research and development missile battery until the launch sequence completes. Additional rewards for defending submissiles. Okay.
Long time no see, tourist. I've got a job for you. The PCA's show of force has finally started to affect my own business. Those spineless coyotes jumped at the chance to become their lackeys. Now they're feeling ambitious and sniffing around RAD territory again. I'd say this calls for fireworks, and I've got something that'll blow them away.
People are working for the
Coyotes can be
feds.
ungrateful, though. They're bound to come running to stop the launch. That's where you come in. Intercept them and defend the missiles.
Coyotes with
We'll make
FBI
sure the
jackets,
Coyotes
man.
and the PCA get a chance to see RAD's famous fireworks.
Okay. So yeah, I gotta get the, I think the biggest thing about my build is boosting into range of the Gatling guns and making sure that they're not just bouncing off of the targets. Since a bunch of shit seems to not penetrate if you try to take it from too far away.
It's almost time, Raven. Let's head over. Hopefully the dozers won't be too dosed up on coral to make an appearance.
Main system activating combat mode.
Yeah. Ah, here we are.
We started without you, tourist. Get to your position.
We did arrive as scheduled. I suppose.
Started the party without us?
Let's save ammo. I have a feeling we're gonna need big boy shoulder cannon.
First enemy wave destroyed.
Yeah, we're playing tower defense.
We're all set, Chief. Commencing missile launch sequence.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, you haven't met. Chatty's our systems admin. Doesn't talk much, but he knows his stuff.
Right.
Hey, Chatty.
Anyway, no time for pleasantries. We've got coyotes to deal with. Never thought they'd end up palling around with the PCA.
All right, main missile.
Smart, but not for long. Here comes the second wave. Keep the fireworks safe.
They're coming from the front left side. Intercept, Raven.
Uh-oh. You let one pass behind you. There it is.
Why the uh-oh?
Enemies have passed to the missile.
Oh, yes. The small fries. Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
I almost pity
Don't give me
the
uh-oh unless something major is going down.
Oh. 3 dots. Where's that enemy?
They're coming from the bridge.
Look at all those coyotes. Don't let them slip past you.
Murder! Sub-left missile taking damage.
Third wave coming from the bridge. These machines look different.
Toy Box Mechs. One of our spicier products. Take them out first.
Light and ammunition at 50%.
Missile launch sequence at 50%.
Chatty's almost ready. Don't fell us down, tourist.
Left-hand ammunition at
We're coming from 3 directions at once.
We got more Toy Box Mechs. Don't let any through.
No, you're about to get tested. Prioritize. Both sub-missiles getting attacked. Ooh, big damage on the left missile. I don't know what that was, but
left-hand ammunition at
Looks like we're ahead with their reinforcements.
Maybe ease off a little, tourist. There won't be anyone left to see the fireworks.
alright. I see a few dots on the compass.
right-hand ammunition at 30%.
Uh-oh. Popo's here.
Looks like the mega dogs have arrived.
Lasers, don't let it burn you.
Batter up, tourist. You've blown up a warship before.
Yeah, we know where to go. Ah!
We've lost one sub-missile.
They're walking all over us.
PCA warship destroyed.
Let's go. Get away from it.
That's the stuff. Thanks
Get
for the
away from
free
it.
show, tourist.
Missile launch sequence complete, Chief. Ready when you are.
You're the best, Chatty. You too, tourist. Here come the fireworks. Enjoy, scumbags.
Tourist, there is the predicted impact point.
Oh my god.
Looks like I was a little off. Well, close enough is good enough for me.
Raven. They really are like fireworks.
Beautiful. Beauty and destruction.
Alright, so we can take out Star Destroyers a little easier now. Well, that only had one target point, to be fair.
One new message.
Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for helping with the fireworks show. The Chief loved working with you, so don't be a stranger. That's all I had to say. Later.
Later. Is anything really betrayal in a world of corpo outpaid, like non-stop fucking side switching though? When everything is a triple cross, is it really that, you know, it's like, oh, the Feds showed up, they became, it's like, yeah, well, does it make a difference if they paid them? You know? So, it feels like betrayal is the name of the game.
Betrayal is just a paycheck, man.
Yeah. That's what every mission has been basically establishing. Destroy this enemy force. Okay, now the enemies are hiring you. Well, you know. Alright. PCA enforcement squads.
also got a corporate job. Check the briefing.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This military operation is approved by Balaam HQ. Liberation Front took action regarding the Archibus-controlled wall. Ultimately, both parties were suppressed by the Planetary Closure Administration. Their loss is our gain. There won't be a better opportunity for Balaam to steal the show.
We're hitting the wall again.
We want you to head to the combat zone and eliminate the enforcement squads deployed by the PCA.
That wall's getting pounded.
Be aware that their forces include a new type of craft, the HC. That's why we've chosen you.
Oh, not Happy Chaos.
No.
Balaam's counting on you, Gun 13. Happy hunting.
Well, I appreciate the straightforward nature. Oh, there's that noise again. Eliminate the squads. I appreciate the straightforward mission. I'm not feeling particularly observant today, and I feel like turning my camera left when it needed to be to the right for the first time is not going to be my strong
That's
point.
fine. We'll make it work for us.
How can you know? Gotta discover. Sometimes you gotta fail.
Main system activating combat mode.
Ski mission?
Speaking of which, something just happened. What just happened? What just happened? Go back. Decision time. Something occurred. What occurred? What's happening? This is exactly what I was in the middle of describing. What did I miss by playing the mission straightforward as if it were any other mission there? Let's take a look. Eliminate the enforcement squads. Right. And look at the icon on the mission select. There is a decision mission.
Oh, you pick.
I see. What is a decision mission?
I think you have
It is
to
the
pick
branching
which one
icon
you do.
over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is this? This is... Have I encountered this? Have we encountered a decision mission, or is this the first time we're seeing it?
I feel like it's the first time, because, like, I didn't... Like, I saw there were multiple, like, stuff per chapter, but we went through each of them, right?
Okay, so this is the first time we're seeing this.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what is it, then? Is it that we are... If you pick this one, then you don't get to do this one?
I'd assume
Or
so.
is it that when I go into this, there will be multiple points to... Okay, so this or this are what this icon is indicating. All right. Got it. So this other one is destroy the Special Forces craft. Destroy the Planetary Closure Administration Special Forces craft. Cataphract.
That's a cool name.
So we can choose between this one or that one.
Not as cool as Tesseract, but, you know, I like it.
Okay. So don't just start the mission, back out, and listen to both briefings. Okay.
Let's see what it says.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer you.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
The PCA has deployed the Cataphract, a special forces weapon specialized for ground combat. If we allow the corporations to seize this kind of technology, things will take a dire turn. We want you to deny them the opportunity. Destroy the weapon first. The Cataphract is a moving fortress equipped with almost impenetrable armor. It incorporates a bipedal MT as its core, making it a highly versatile
Whoa.
threat. That MT core is also its vulnerability.
Interesting.
Focus your fire there, and it can be beaten. You're our best chance. What do you say?
That sounds like a more fun mission. Fight a boss?
And you can work for someone else. It's two different clients, right?
It's two different clients, yeah. Well, I mean, based on the mission, this sounds like a more fun thing to do. But this is taking out the feds, who I also hate. So, well, this pays a little bit more. Let's go for the money.
Here comes the money.
Seems the Liberation
comes the
Front
money.
and their rivals will wear each other down. They must be desperate to avoid confronting a triumphant victor.
Main system activating combat
And we
mode.
got to hear both intros.
So no, sometimes we're gonna have to do that.
Destroy the PCA-SP machine, Cataphract.
Cataphract incoming.
Presently exchanging fire.
Yo!
You've got something that we should not hear. That leak of yours started all. You really think we'd let you walk? You've made Rubicon Corporation the playground. We have law and order under the PCA's watch.
License.
Oh.
Focus on the battle.
Code Double 4, send me what you've got on priority target range. Combat simulator and necessity. Who are you? 2 Americans remaining. 50%.
Ouch.
That entity does not match the profile for priority target Raven. Therefore, it should stand. Provisionally rated threat level. Contain the situation.
No Americans remaining.
Boom!
1-8. Whoever this is not Raven.
Uh-oh.
Regardless, they're as much of a threat to the PCA, if not more. I don't know who you are, but you're dead. 18 and 30%.
Damn, he's good on the snow. Oh!
Target terminated. I'll leave it to the system to identify the corpse.
All right, that last stagger did no damage because I wasn't hitting the front side.
Yeah, you gotta get the middleman.
Yeah, so you gotta sometimes. Okay. In a situation like that, I don't think there's time to switch weapons, get around to the front, and get a slash off. So at that point, just go for the bullets, perhaps.
Main system activating combat mode.
Yeah. Maybe I can,
Destroy the PCA-SP machine, Cataphract.
Cataphract incoming.
Here we go. Can I
2-3. Enemy AC confirmed.
avenge 617 and get up in his ass and gatling the fuck out of it? Point blank?
Something that showing up here. That leak of yours started all. You really think we'd let you walk? You've made Rubicon Corporation's playground. We have law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Something with the real Raven did. Nothing to worry about now since 2-1.
I'm curious about who Raven actually was. Raven was actually Edward Snowden.
2 repair kits remaining.
No wonder they hate him.
Code Double 4, send me what you've got on priority target range. The combat simulator has been led me. Who are you? 1 repair kit remaining.
Damn.
Code Double 4 received. Sending data. That entity does not
Youch.
1-8. Whoever this is, it's not Raven. Regardless, they're as much of a threat to the PCA as some more.
Uh-oh.
What's your stance? No repair kits remaining.
Ooh. That's a big zapper.
Be on the ground when that starts up.
Youch.
I'll leave it to the system to identify the corpse.
It's hard to get the belly.
Yeah, so okay. Stop fighting when the double beep goes off. Boost in. Try to get a last second dodge, because preemptive dodging, it still hits you. So it's tracking to the last possible second.
Oh, the big blue beam?
The big beam is, and the multi-beams as well. They're both tracking really late. So you have to dodge at the last possible second, which means stop boosting, or perhaps make sure you have enough boost, otherwise you're fucked. So that is a pause and check. Also, the bullets bouncing off from the armor points. Gotta pay more attention to that. And double slash. I have multiple bursts. And then, yeah, keep an eye on the rockets.
Activating combat mode.
Double gunning gets it close to stagger.
Commence mission. Destroy the PCA
Keep the lock on.
machine, Cataphract.
Cataphract incoming.
Code 2-3. Enemy AC confirmed. Presently exchanging fire. Raven, priority target removal. You've got stuff showing up here.
I'll take that.
You hit it. His tiny legs were showing.
Nope, not there. I was firing the missiles. Alright. Now? That was a little... No time. Let's just dump. Now? Okay.
Code 4. Send me what you've got on priority target rating.
Ow.
That was bad timing
Big
on
damage.
that. Expect him to charge. Just get the lock back on. Lock off now?
Rolled on your Jordans.
Are you charging? Nope. Lock broke. Now? Stay locked. Now? Nope. Too late. Boost in. Kick. Time for a slash? No. Now?
Okay.
Code 1-8. Whoever this is, it's not Regardless, there is much of a
Nope.
threat
Too
to the
early.
PCA.
It worked.
I don't know what
Oh, so close.
determined.
Okay.
I'll leave it to the system to identify the corpse.
Alright.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's try to do this grounded.
Destroy the PCA SP machine, Cataphract.
Don't touch the stick.
Incoming.
Code 2-3. Enemy AC confirmed. Presently exchanging fire. Raven, priority target for removal. Got something showing up here. That leak of yours started almost.
Too early.
Let you walk.
Now. Nope.
You've made Rubicon Corporation's place.
Now. Nope. That's not it either.
Law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Something dead. Nothing to worry about now since 2-1. Focus on the
Alright, that's kind of it.
Keep hitting that sweet spot, 16.
I was firing my missile. He's already down. Fire enough.
Double 4.
Uh-oh.
Got on priority target rating.
Take that. Now. Straight on. 1, 2. Now. Nope.
What is happening?
The missiles are making it harder to get a straight shot. Get in there. I got a burst. Boost in. Now?
File for priority target rating. Verification failed. Provisionally rated threat level. Contain the situation.
Ah, he dodged. Now. Oof.
That's so sneaky.
It is.
1-8. Whoever this is not free.
That's not worth it.
There is much of a threat to the PCA. Target terminated.
Okay.
Hard to dodge.
To identify the corpse.
Okay.
He comes with a vicious tackle.
I think I can do it with this build. I just need to actually avoid the double beep. It's as you can. I'm trying out different.
Angles and timings.
Yeah.
Commence mission.
Staying grounded though
Destroy
seems.
PCASP machine cataphract.
Sometimes it's probably better to just get above it, but all right, let's try to.
Enemy AC confirmed. Presently exchanging fire.
Right, we get a nice crumple right here.
Priority target removal. You've got some nerve showing up here. That leak of yours turned it on. You really let you walk. You've made Rubicon Corporation's playground. We have law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Something
Nope.
real Raven did. Nothing to worry about now, 61. Focus on the battle.
Nope.
Code 4. Send me what you've got on priority target rating. Combat simulator has been led me. Who are you? Code 1-8. Whoever this is not Raven. Regardless, there is much of a threat to the PCA. It's not called. I don't know who you are, but you're dead.
Okay, and this is the phase where it gets pretty tricky.
Remaining.
Late dodge?
Oh
Yeah.
no, that was
That's the late dodge.
yeah.
Yep.
You have to look at the animation.
What did you do?
I was firing. Missed him. Missed the front again. Almost got a stagger though. Get to the front. Now? Alright, that's good. Risky.
I don't know if the sword attack is worth it.
Just dump, lay in. Just dump in. Dump in. Dump in.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Boom. Yeah, the guns in some moments when it was staggered had a higher.
Cataphract has
Hold
been
on.
Destroyed. Mission accomplished. Forget about this Raven character. Borrowed licenses are always trouble.
What are you and Walter doing here on Rubicon?
Yeah, when you had it staggered and you were shooting, it was doing more damage than going in for the sword swipe. So I don't know if there's something there.
Yeah, I guess slashing a staggered opponent is usually good when it's like a regular enemy. At the same time, Also,
Yeah, and at the beginning of the game, the slash was probably more than the guns that you had at the beginning, I guess. Something
Yeah.
which was like more important.
fully
Now
charged
it's-
sword would make a difference. Also, I'm thinking of ammo as well,
Yeah, okay.
right? So if I'm dumping to get you to stagger, then once you're staggered, switching to another weapon that is good for that
Saving
moment at least saves that ammo.
Okay.
At the very least. But yeah, okay.
Ooh, communications.
You again. I'm a busy man, far too busy for the likes of you. So I hear. Must be a tough time to be the Vesper's deputy commander. Get to the point. The plan to raid the PCA. You're going to need more pawns on the board. Of course. You're here to hawk your services again. Very well. I'll consider that mutt of yours part of the effort.
Still get no respect from Snail.
Show my hound some respect.
That's right!
Gen 4's as good a pedigree as any other.
Put some respect on his name.
What was our last interaction with Snail?
The last time we spoke to Snail, I can check that out.
Because you remember him shitting on us before?
He was always snooty.
Or not the last, but what was our previous? Hold on.
Thank you for taking the cataphract mission. Uncle Flatwell was pleased. He called you a valuable asset. With your help, maybe we can beat the corporations and the PCA. No, we need to stand on our own 2 feet. That's how we'll win.
So Walter asks Snail.
Snail
to be a
hired us
part
for the
of
wall?
The wall climber, and Snail was like, "Oh, it's just a dog. I don't want to."
Right, that's
Spend time on
right.
him.
Okay, so he was shitting on us over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's like, "Do try not to die like a dog out there."
Yeah. Okay.
Even though Swinburne said that Snail would properly honor us for not killing him, which is not what we're getting, by the way, Snail. Also, Walter says don't think about it, but Raven did some stuff.
And we took Raven's tag.
Uh-huh.
So we have to start out by finding a tag, and we happened to find that one, and it was like, oh, okay, well, I guess that'll do.
Yeah,
But
we found the tag of Raven Snowden.
But maybe it wasn't so random. Again, I know that there's a previous Armored Core game called Last Raven as well, so that I've heard that animal referred to before.
Okay.
Right. So, let's see here. The current arms are 68 on melee. So, that's another reason why they're probably not doing the best they can do. But they have cool shoulders. If we go to melee arms like, let's say, Basho, we are overburdened. Because the total arms load limit... no, the current arms load is going to surpass. Okay, so if we put these on... Well, hold on. Melee go up. Firearm go down. Admittedly. So you're trading one for the other. So I don't want my guns to be worthless in order to use Basho. So, you may be the best melee arm, but I'm still shooting a lot. So a decent compromise between the two might be better. So, yeah, melee 68 to 100, 95 to 96. This seems a little more reasonable for the two. And while we're at it, I can even go see what arms are for sale. If if we're talking about increasing our damage. 196. Here we go. 122, 110. AP goes down.
Specialization? Is that what you're looking at? Okay.
Pardon me?
You're looking at which stat?
Firearm and melee specialization.
Okay.
Firearm spec is not damage. Excuse me. Excuse me. Suitability for firearms. It improves tracking performance. Higher values correspond to greater attack power for melee, but not for special. Melee specialization is melee damage. Firearm specialization is firearms tracking.
Okay.
Got it. So let's see. Recoil.
That's just mean.
Yeah.
It's like, did you read the instruction manual?
Okay.
Water, please.
All right. Does anything affect bullet damage here then, or is it all just things like recoil and other gun firing attributes? OS. 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 OS.
Okay, operating system.
Not a stat, as in the actual.
Yeah.
Okay, separate part entirely.
Go out of here.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. No. When you do this, you spend chips on that. You can, right? But you can also you can use chips to upgrade your melee or your defense or your offense. You can use chips to upgrade all of the different things, right? So you can bump your gun damage, which I have done.
Okay.
Right.
Level 4.
Explosives, energy weapons, melee weapons, all of that with chips. But without chips, in terms of just tuning it to the same way that melee damage can be affected, can I also affect bullets or explosives or energy weapons based on the arms? Or is it only melee that gets affected by the arms and everything else is kind of in its own category?
Only energy weapons.
Parts do not directly affect shot damage, only accuracy and tracking. However, melee is different from that. That is affected by your arms. Okay. So in that case, then, no need to worry too much about the bullets. Then, let's look at the melee specialization, and overall, I guess it would be nice to not have horrible recoil and tracking. Yeah. Tracking certainly does matter. Okay, so
Accuracy affected by arms, energy weapons affected by generator, melee affected by boosters. Is that accurate?
Which one? Sorry?
Weapon accuracy affected by arms, energy weapons affected by generator, and melee affected by boosters.
When you boost, you do
melee speed.
I did hear that boosting increases the damage of the things you're doing,
Yeah,
but
I remember.
But aside from that, simply equipping the right kind of booster will also increase the melee damage as well, just even without even though you're not boosting. I see. Or is it just only while you're boosting?
Booster stats for melee speed.
Booster affects range of your starting melee dash. I see. How far the lunge goes forward.
Oh.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Well,
So for what you wanted to do.
Yeah, before we get lost going down this, all I wanted to do was perhaps consider arms that would make my sword do a little more damage, considering you were pointing out that it wasn't doing as much. And that would probably be because the arms I'm using are possibly the worst for melee.
Okay.
So I'm going to see if I can do something that makes it a little less than the worst.
Okay.
So here we have 2 great increases in firearm specialization and melee specialization. So tracking good, recoil good, everything good. The trade-off is our AP. Well, actually, the real comparison. Let me just buy this. The real comparison is actually with the arms I was using before this. So hold on, let me just see. So for melee, yeah, those are the ones that go over 100. Everything else is a bit less. Let's go back to AC design. Let's look at the assembly. Go to our arms. Put it on these, and then compare it to these. Okay. So yeah, major drop in AP. Major drop in load limit. Okay. But we can still deploy with them. So we're still okay. Okay. Seems like we can still move around.
Cute arms.
Yeah, I like the big shoulder pads.
Yeah.
So my aesthetics are now changing for the stats. I went for them because I definitely like the way they look, and and because they allowed me to, you know, kind of carry. All right. Let's see here. If we are going with these arms, I almost want a head that is better suited for it too. Aesthetically, if I'm going more blade cut looking arm shoulder pads. Because now we're kind of getting like an Ava shaped arm. So.
Yeah, I want to see him run. You know? Swing those arms around.
No. These look like fucking Gundam Wing AI bad guys. The Gundam Wing dolls. Almost. This is a very Robotech ass head. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Pat LeBar almost. And shortfall on those. Ah, that one looks pretty sick, but it's asymmetrical. Yeah, these are the 2 cool ones, but the energy load is not going to support it. Okay. Well, let's just say I wanted to do this one. What are we changing up here? It's not that big of a difference. Most things are kind of... Nothing really drastically different with this
Yeah, the
one.
numbers are pretty close.
Yeah.
You get better scan distance and scan effect duration.
Okay, let's do it. And I can afford it, so let me just get this one anyway. And this one looks cool too. So let's say EN shortfall and energy is going to be increased by our... what was the other part? Was it the
Energy is generator, I think?
the generator, right? Yeah, okay. So... if I'm fucking around and putting on... like...
I'm seeing generator and body slash chest.
So if I put on like this head, and then I go to the core. Oh, you can support this core. The original core. Okay. That does work.
So body has an energy efficiency multiplier, and the chest has something that modifies your energy output.
Okay. This one adjusts the load just enough, but boy, do you sacrifice your boosting if you want that head. Okay. All right. Let's fuck with this.
Oh, you reached the max.
Sadness.
That works, right?
No, but it looks terrible. I needed one more space for that dot.
Abbreviate Gatling?
That's ugly.
You'll never win.
Attack the old spaceport.